Hello Commanders and welcome back to another Game of Thrones Crusader Kings 3 roleplay playthrough as Pirate Lord Viserion the Shieldbreaker of the Skull Tides with our new wife, Princess Daenerys Stormborn of the Iron Throne. So I believe I was thinking about this a little bit after I recorded the last video, which I'm pretty much recording directly after this, that I don't think she has any title claims anymore because she lost that war. So we do no longer have the Iron Throne as a claim. That is okay with me. I don't need her to be. All I need her to do is give me children and fight in my battles, fight in my wars. So one of the first things I'm going to do is go to Knights and allow her to fight with me. Now, how many knights can I have? I'd rather have these people fight. Should I force? Must join your armies as a captain regardless of her prowess. She may be taken as a captain with higher prowess. So force. So now she is a knight. And she will fight with me with her dragon, Drogon. So let's take a look at him real quick. Whoa. Let's take a look at him. Let's go to, I don't know, green screen? White? Struggle? Appearance? Drogon. I guess I can't see Drogon, unfortunately, but Drogon is here, and he's looking very good. Though that's my relationship. I like how similar Drogon is to Blackwing. So very cool. And Drogon is a female. What? That's crazy. Destined. So first year dragon size growth rate times 10. That's incredible. Drogon's only 4 years old. Incredible. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. Things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. Things are happening. Rhaegal and I forgot the other one's name. Rhaegal and... Am I drawing a blank? Drogon, Rhaegal, and I want to say Rhaenys? Rhaegal? No. Viserion? I don't know. I forgot. Either or, she doesn't have the other two dragons. Unfortunately, she does not. Is she carrying them in her inventory? No. She's a crown of the Stormborn, which I'm going to give her that crown right now. Let's go to headwear. Crown of Stormborn. Crown of Winter, Crown of Dorne, Crown of Hugor. So let's do Valyrian. Valyrian crown. That's probably it, I'd assume. We're not going to make her wear a helmet. So let's do this, a Valyrian crown. I think that works for her. So now she is our wife, and she's wearing a crown along with us. Awesome, I love this. We look spectacular together. Vahamor is doing very well. He's 13, betrothed to our firstborn daughter, Jaenara. And we have a legitimized bastard. So this all happened last episode. We have Captain Vakar of the Skullhammer. He has the dragon Rukleon. And then Vahamor has the dragon Calistrix. And Rukleon is here. Little small boy to age 2. Only dragon size 6, while Drogon is 4 at 55. But then the beast of them all, of course, is Blackwing at 91. 54 years old. 54-year-old dragon. He started at 38, but, you know, what can you do? But let's continue on here. Even though I'm barely 38. He's older than we are. Maybe he was born a little early. I don't know. Kind of messes around with our story here. But, you know, just never mind that. Never mind that. But we are above our domain limit, so we have to get rid of some place. Probably Viridian Stay. We'll give it to another lord. You, sir, are High Valyrian. So watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This happened last time. Aenar is High Valyrian and Valyrian. If we grant him the title of here, he becomes an Esauci Valyrian. Don't know why that is, but he is a High Valyrian, so now he's an Esauci Valyrian. That's fine with me, I guess. That works. Don't use Blackwing in war? No. Train for tournament. We could still reforge a Valyrian steel sword. Oh, this is it. So we need 1,000 gold. So that is something that we'll have to think about in the futures. But like I said last episode, put the names down in the comments of last episode of what the Valyrian sword should be called. And we'll try to save up as much as we can to get that. We could still make some old Valyrian travels, which could be of use. Or we could act like we're going to our home place of Gogossos down here, which is right about here. So we could say that we're going here, but we're actually going here, and let's see what we can find. Maybe it's a dragon egg, you know? Who knows? But yeah, let's continue on. We're doing some great things in this campaign. I'm actually very excited. I don't want to stop playing. But let us see if, because, oh my goodness, he lost the alliance with the Iron Throne. You, sir, are gonna lose your spot. So let's raise our forces 3,200. Let me pause real quick. We do have our knight Princess Daenerys with 7 prowess. I really hope she can fight with Drogon here and she doesn't die. You know, I'm kind of nervous about that. Is she going to be fighting on the ground or is she going to be in a dragon? I don't think she'll die, but let's see. If she gets injured or slays somebody, then I'm going to take her out. Oh, Jesus. It's scaring me. I don't want to lose Daenerys. Not yet. So I'm sitting around the map table with Captain Valerion and Captain Byron, 2 Valyrians, discussing our strategy on the ongoing war. Valerion bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims that he should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while Bien sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical locations and wait for the enemy to come to us. I know we can employ both strategies. Let's try that. Oh, something happened there. I saw. Captain's events. Drakos Aegimia slew them. Princess Daenerys got 4 kills, 52 prowess. So she does have the dragon, because she has 52 prowess. 38 prowess with 22 kills, 52 prowess with 4 kills. Okay, that's fine. We did wipe out just about all of them. Dragon Spears got about 12 kills, so good stuff. 50% war score. We could ransom somebody, but we won't. But let's continue on and take out Dwarfstone. Now we do have the Duchy, the Squadron of the Skull Tides, as well as the Duchy of Sandstone, I believe. Squadron of Sandstones. No, he still holds it, peculiarly enough. So we'll have to see what's going on there. We can't use our dragon during these pirate invasions, unfortunately. So Drogon is located in the skulls. Let's make sure he's okay. Weird. He's fighting there. Daenerys, you are here. So maybe is Blackwing not here either? No, Blackwing's here. So Drogon isn't. Let me know in the comments how this works. How we go about doing that. I'll have to look it up myself, probably, before I continue on with this campaign, so I can usurp this title. So I need 250 gold. Oh, they're coming back. 1 battle. We only lost 7 troops. Daenerys got 1 kill. Good job with Drogon. You're not yet skilled yet, Daenerys, but you're doing well. Blackwing arrived in our court. Awesome. Let's take the siege in 37 days and we'll win this war. Man, we are a force to be reckoned with 100% now that we have 4 dragons under our control. All the dragons, matter of fact. So let's enforce our demands. My loathsome pirate, Lord Viserion, may your humors rot in your living body. We'll gain some glory hound vassals. We gain some legitimacy. Our legitimacy is currently at... Where is our legitimacy at? It's somewhere around here. Princess Daenerys is our regent. Bonded with Blackwing, time well spent. Awesome. So we are bonding with Blackwing, which is great. But we are once again above our domain limit. I say let's give it to him. You do not have a wife? Oh, she died. Was slain in battle. Master Fallon on the 5th moon, 2289. So years ago. Years ago she was slain. And you don't want to marry? You don't want to remarry? No, you don't. I guess you're widowed? No? He just doesn't want to remarry. Let's give it to... Let's grant him a title. Let's just give him more land. Consolidate. So now he's powerful. You, sir, if these two ever leave, you're gonna gain this island. Because you are a Lysini. Oh no, he's not a I said recently that he was a High Valyrian. He is not, he's a Lysini. So let's go to Bloodstone, see if we can conquer. Do 8,000? No, we can't do that. Turtleback? No. 8,000. Ooh, Gaileno the Handsome. Ooh. We could. We could. You. We could do this one as well. Take this county. Or we could go after this person over here. No, we cannot. But we can take you, and I think we will. Let's conquer the county for 92 prestige. Let me do this. Let me go to military, go to rally points, click right about here. And then from here, raise all. And then we'll raise all of our troops over here. So then we could just march on over. Oh, now we're at war with... Oh, no, he's at war over there. 2,000 troops, and we're going to land. So this is going to be an interesting battle. Daenerys, do not go down. Oh, look at that. Bastard born. Okay, so we're doing it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it again. There is no longer the slightest doubt in my mind that my love Arya has given birth to a son. We both know that I am his father. Thankfully, Arya has kept it quiet. No one else knows but the truth, at least for now. Should we do the same? He's ugly. No, it ain't my child. That ain't my child. That ain't my child. He's ugly. That's on you. I am overseeing the preparations of my lines in the inevitable the Battle of Tiger's Isles. I'm directing the plainsmen. I see Captain Gaheris putting on their helmet across the enemy line. Surely he won't be charging directly in front of the van. He is. Like a runaway cart, I see what will happen before it does. Princess Daenerys descends like a bolt of lightning on Drogon, and with a thwoop that can be heard across the whole battlefield, I watch his body get struck from his horse, flying dozens of feet before crashing to the ground. If it wasn't enough, he is then crushed by his own troops. Charge, the brave fool. So Daenerys is here, Drogon, or Captain Gaheris is here. So the brave fool. What an idiot. So Drogon is in the battles. That's good to know. So we have wiped the enemy. 182 losses, 2,500 of them killed. Captain Valerian, oh my god, Valerian, you are just absolutely killing it. Princess Daenerys got 75 kills on Drogon. Now her prowess is 7, so very interesting. But yeah, let's siege down Tiger Isles. Eight months to do so. We are very close to not having enough troops, but we should be okay. Ooh, who is this? The Raiders of Skullhammer. Our son Vakar is doing some things over there. Good to see. Get some land, Vakar. Get some land. You could usurp Squadron's stone. We can. We have enough gold. We'll do that in a little bit. But I kind of want to conquer this area and probably leave, maybe conquer this area alone. And then to celebrate the rule of Pirate Lord Viserion, the local families have prepared a festival at the court, Vahamor included. It is a feast during which local merchants and mayors bring up gifts. There are samples of all local produce and even 1 or 2 delicacies that are popular at the court at the moment. Obtained at no cheap cost, I expect. One by one, the locals come forward and present samples of textiles, earthenware, and even an article of furniture. Vahamor unfortunately looks quite dissatisfied. Perhaps these gifts were not exactly what he had in mind. So he gains the trait arrogant. Or we could give him impatient. I think arrogant kind of works for him. So he is an interesting dude. Yes, Princess Daenerys gains the trait pregnant. That is awesome. She's over here in Tiger's Isle, and after the battle, we get it on. I love to see it. Love to see it. Give us a child, Daenerys. Give us a child. 21 days until the siege is over, and we win the war. Let's win. Awesome stuff. It is ours for the taking. May your years be short and miserable. So we gain another island. You, sir, we're above our domain limit again, so you will get this title of Tiger's Isle. I love it. By axe and bow, House Viridian stay. House Viridian stay. I love it. You know what? I'm gonna just call it House Viridian. Or just call it Viridian. There we are. So now it's Captain Aenar Viridian. Casathion. I like that. Iranian, I like that. So yeah, we have conquered a new little island in the Stepstones and the Stepstones. We could gain another perk. We're gonna finally go for those mercenaries, and then we'll get absolute control, which enables absolute control over our counties, which gives us, who guessed it, control. Let's promote culture. So we have Asasi Valyrian, Asasi Valyrian. This is culture Bavasi. This is hard Talari. Let's change that culture over here. You know, actually, let's change the culture over here. Because that is where we're going to be moving our capital to. Over here. And then from there, we should increase control over here as well. Because that is where we're going to move to. Princess Daenerys, you are pregnant, and I absolutely love it. So let me actually take a look at my children. Make sure that they have guardians. I guess you don't need a guardian. Offer knight tutelage, claim title. No, we're not going to do that. Break betrothal, unlawfully designate heir. No, we're not going to do any of that. Jainara, sorry. Educate child. I think she's going to go down. Well, she's not old enough to go down any tree just yet. But we're going to educate the child. And Risa, our bastard. We're going to have... You know, let's have your mother educate the child. But Aya, we can't be having more children. This is going to have to, end. Ooh, she goes down to 30. Damn. Sorry, Aina, it's going to have to end here. I have, bigger shoes to fill. We're a lunatic. We're a lunatic. I love it. All right. What about here? Oh, yeah. Bonding with Black Wing, time well spent. Ooh, end of the scheme, deeper bond. So we have full bond with Blackwing as much as I can. So that's incredible. Combat effectiveness is 113. His children is Calistrix and Rukleon. Well, yeah, let's take this county. Let's raise all forces. Yeah, this is going to be a quick war. Let's, can we take the troops go there? Oh yeah, we could just walk on across. Wow, what a battle. What a battle. 14 losses, 157 of them killed. And let's take this in 3 months. Jane Celtigar still likes us. She's our friend. So she still friend zoned us. You know what? Let's find you a spouse. Let's do something good for you, shall we? Let's marry her off to Orson the Strong Lannister. Interesting. You know, let's marry you to a Dane. Jane Celtigar. And Princess Quentin the Sage Spear of Dorne. But no, let us marry you off to... Are there any other Danes in here? Now, we could get an alliance with Dorne, which would kind of be crazy. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Dorne is under the liege of Dane? Alright, let me back up. Dorne. So Princess Ariane. So no, she is not. She is not. But she could marry the Sage Spear. So he would lose 150 prestige. She would gain 350. Matrilinear, no, he will not accept, unfortunately. Jane, why don't we find you a mate, if you will, in Old Tower? Jane. No, nobody wants to accept. Royce? No. Alright, let's just find it the old-fashioned way. Jane Celtigar. Grace Flowers Tyrell, 47. How old is she? 29. So she's still in bearing children. Lanny. Lyman the Lame Lion Lannister. Craven. Marry you to a Lannister. I mean, she is Westerosi Valyrian. We should marry her to another Valyrian. So let me actually look up Valyrian, or Westerosi. Westerosi, because we still follow the faith. Ooh. Viserys the Arrogant of the Skull Tides. Yes! Why don't you marry the Arrogant? 64 years old, though. Jeez. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. A Westerosi Valyrian himself. He could finally find a wife. You two are marrying. Secondary spouse. Whoops. What's your primary spouse? Who's your primary spouse? Oh, well, whatever. I gladly accept. I guess his primary spouse is dead, so he just counts her as a secondary now. Whatever. With a tired yet blissful smile, Daenerys presents me with a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? And Daenerys is pure-blooded, too. But I'm actually going to keep this name, and we'll go to the name wheel. So here we have all of the girls' names, and we're going to keep Daenerys in there because I kind of like it. But let us do a couple good shuffs. Let's spin that wheel. Who will you become? Our daughter, Ventress. Ventress. I absolutely love the name Ventress. We'll remove it from the list. And my daughter, you will be known as Ventress. May you grow strong and wise, my daughter, Ventress Belaerys. Absolutely incredible. Now, here's what we can do. These are all daughters, aren't they? Daughter, daughter, daughter. So we don't have a son other than the ugly son from the my ex-lover. But he's not my child. He can't be my child. He's ugly, so he can't be. Well, he could be. I guess he could be. But I don't believe it. It ain't my child. The obnoxious pirate lord Viserion, may your years be short and miserable. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. And now, you, sir, will have another title over here in the ship's last refuge. You are becoming a strong vassal. Now holds the ship's last refuge. Awesome. So we only have one more major island to go and all of these smaller islands. But we are currently at truce with him, so we can't do that. You. 9,000. Who are your allies? Lady Lara, Lady Cat, Lord Marin, and Lord Ben. 2,000, 3,000 troops. Where are you located? Blackmont. Where's Blackmont located? Blackmont is the High Lordship of Blackmont, which is way over here. Okay. So we could beat them before they show up. Cat's Claw. Where's that located? So yeah, they have another like 2,000 troops. We could like beat them, and then as they show up, we could wipe them as well, as long as they stay separated. We could create the High Lordship of the Sandstones, but that is the same title as us. So before we do that, let's do Kingdom of the Stepstones. We require 2 duchy titles. We only have 1. So let us do that. Now, we might not have enough to do this, but a Dark Den Tiger's Isle. So let us usurp the title. Den Maiden, no. I want to take... Alright. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to go down here. We're going to go the High Lordship of the Sandstones. Let's create the title. 125 gold. 250. Nominate a successor. It's going to be Vahamor. And then we can become the Kingdom of the Stepstones after we get 250 gold. So that can happen very shortly. We have 300. So a strange noise. I arrived back at my castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 42 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationship I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me that I'm not heard from my wife, Daenerys, and any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impending the lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hall. What could that be at this hour? It's a happy birthday surprise! What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There is even an entire table laden with candied figs, my favorite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Daenerys went to all the trouble to arranging this in secret. I had no clue such a thoughtful surprise had been being planned all along. My friend Jane, who I just married off, approaches me struggling to carry 3 beautiful wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, she says, I've 3 gifts. We're gonna go with the biggest one. Oh my gosh, a high Valyrian sword? Oh, you shouldn't have. Like, you genuinely shouldn't have. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, it's not a Valyrian steel sword. It's just a high Valyrian sword. So, it's not the greatest, but it'll do. But now we can create the Kingdom of the Stepstones once we get 250 gold. So we could go on a little raid to do that, but I don't think that necessary. Can't declare on him just yet. And we could declare war on him. So like I said, he has 3 allies. These guys have 2,000. We'll wipe him. Before they show up, we'll wipe them separately. And Lord Ben. So I'm thinking this can be done. I think we just need to conquer the county, the ships of Bloodstone, for 100 prestige. So let's do it. This might end badly, but I don't think so. We have dragons, they don't. So before I continue, let me go to here. Let me go to here. Let me go to here. And raise all right there. And here we are, full troops. They're not even raised yet. And here we are, wiping out their first army. 200. That has to be the dragons. Both dragons. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. All 2,445 of them killed. So now we wait for the other armies to arrive. Enemy ally joys, Lord Meryn, and Blackmont. Lady Lara of Blackmont are slow to arrive. So we have 8 months to do this. So Knight has a worthy successor. No, we won't do that. Now, I do want to do the first swords of Valyria, but we need more... a Westerlander, Hector. Interesting. But we need more Valyrians to do that. So we'll just have to wait a little bit. I mean, we're knighting pretty much all... We're landing all the Valyrians we have so far. But soon, once I, convert all the cultures and whatnot, we should be able to have a Valyrian refuge. Who's... Damn. Son, you're gonna have to fight that on your own, brother. Do you have your dragon, I wonder? Are you rocking your dragon in this battle? You better not. He's only 12. I love this. I love this campaign. Oh, here we are. I love this campaign so far. Yeah, come attack us. No, they're not. How? 3 months? 5 months. I'd rather wipe them. Let's break the siege. Oh, you're gonna run? You can't run from us forever. Look at this. Our captain, Court Shipland. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Captain Hector killed Lord Edmund. Oh, and finally. Ooh, we got to beat them as well. Separately. Doom delivered. This will be remembered as one of the most decisive military victories in the realm's history. Thanks to the heroic actions of Princess Daenerys on Dragonback, the enemy leadership has been devastated. The enemy commanders met before the battle to discuss strategy and positioning, but such a grouping provided the perfect target for Drogon. Lady Malwen, as well as many other commanders and warriors of note, were all met with dragon flame. Those not dead are horrifically burned, thanks to Daenerys and her black beast. The enemy is disorganized, and their rank and file now falter with clear guidance. We will most assuredly win this battle. Great glory to us. That is awesome. And we are wiping them. We just wiped them. 2,800 men killed. Let's take a look at this battle. Then we'll take a look at that last battle. So our captain's Daenerys with 123 kills. Captain Valerion with 102. Draco 62. This is absolutely incredible. We are doing some major things in this campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Where is that last army? Let's wipe them. Oh, well, first we gotta kill them. Yeah, let's wipe these guys. Our dragon Drogon devoured Viserys Circuit. That's so awesome. So let's take a look at that battle. We killed all 1,000 of ships of Den Maiden. You think you could raise us? So here's that battle that happened over here on Dwarfstone. We only lost 300, and they lost 1,000. Captain Valerion and Princess Daenerys absolutely slaying. Like the queen you are. Slay, queen, slay. Let's go fight this battle. Oh, what a wipe. Awesome. So 145 losses, 2,000 of them killed. We wiped their army as well. Princess Daenerys didn't do nearly as much, but that's okay. I believe Drogon got ate a couple people. So now that we wiped their armies, let's siege down this. Let's siege down Bloodstone. See, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You divide and you conquer. That's how you do it. So 9 months until we capture Bloodstone Lair. Someone's looking to kill Senera. She is an imbecile and a fornicator, so she's 40 years old. So awesome. I suggest you regroup. Oh, looks like their troops are coming back. You can't do anything to me. I hope you know. Oh, I guess you can. You know what? Split the besiegers. And, ooh, I don't know about that. Oh, we're gonna win this, actually. Oh. Oh, there it is. The dragons. I absolutely love this. All 464 of them killed. 4 of our troops dead. And 4 of those troops being the dragon spears. Our guard, if you will. So let's mesh these guys up. And we could assault the fort. I don't think that's necessary. We're just going to take unnecessary losses. Let's just wait the 7 months. Which will probably be less than that, to be honest. We got a large breach in their wall. And look at, we are growing exponentially thanks to Drogon and Daenerys. Vahamar is now coming of age. Despite showing inclination to lead, it appears Vahamar only likes ordering servants around. While he may understand the basics of leadership, he lacks the vision and confidence to truly lead others. Misguided autocrat. So that's unfortunate, Vahamar. I thought you would be better than that. I guess his arrogant, wrathful, just nature kind of led him down a different path. But he still has great skills of decent martial, decent stewardship. Not the greatest, but he has many years to grow. And his sister wife is 3 years old, so they're betrothed. She will learn from me. But who is our Ventress? We have Risa. Risa, can you go down a path? So yes, Risa. Prowess. I don't really see you being prowess focused. I do see solid in stewardship. So we could make you stewardship. Bossy children do well. So let's do that. What about... That's Risa, I just did. What about Jennera? So she's pensive, so she has really good stewardship and really good martial. But pensive, she could go down the learning path as well. Because you, Vahamar, you are betrothed to our player heir, I say you go down stewardship as well. I think that makes the most sense, because we need all the help we can get to manage the realm. So let us continue on and siege down this place. So we still can create an accolade. Absolute control and locked. So let us continue on. We're going to win this war as well. Ooh, frustrating news from Calistrix's feeders today. Oh, look how much Calistrix has grown. Oh, he looks so good. He has begun to demand food rather than waiting for it to be given, adding on to the frustration. He has even begun to growl at the servants, who do not bow when they approach him. Calistrix has clearly developed an arrogant streak. The question is, will I let him continue? So we could get him Imperious. So, Dragon is to respect it after all. So Imperious. So Draconic Dread +2. Temperament -5. Taming chance -4. Will likely cause to lose temperament and taming chance. So loses the trait Imperious and gains the trait Supporting. Will best serve quickly then. Impulsive. Combat effectiveness. I think let's leave these dragons to be. He's Imperious. He has this need for authoritarianness, you know? He's an Imperial dragon indeed. 24 days until we capture. 1,000 troops are showing back up from the Cat's Claw. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. You know what? We seized Pot's herd from the Siege of Bloodstone. Awesome. But you know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's go wipe out this army as well. Oh, you want to run, huh? You can't run from me. And we wipe them again, gaining another 42 war score, wiping them. Awesome. Let's end this war. We'll take that. Thank you. And Rexstone, you are... You know what? Let's give you this title as well. This might be a little dangerous, giving one person so much power, but we have dragons. I'm not worried about it. You only have 500 troops, so it's not that big of a deal. Now holds the Ships of Bloodstone and other titles. So awesome. We have 321 gold. I say, let us create the kingdom of the Stepstones and become a mighty king. So let's create that title. You will gain 400 prestige and 62 legitimacy, cost 250. So the Stepstones court. As the Pirate King, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to hold court regularly, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Tabio is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Belaerys. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of the royal tenure. Let them see their new pirate king. So this is our royal court, the pirate king himself, our court grandeur. We don't make a lot of money, unfortunately, but look at Daenerys here. We have King Viserion. We're looking majestic. I'd say let's go with last century fashion. Let's go with decent fashion. Let's go with decent food, middling lodgings, and let's go with few servants. We'll apply this in due time, but it'll cost us an extra 1.4 a month. So, well, how much will this cost me? 1.6? Stylish fashion. Let's go with lavish food. How much now? 1.8? It's almost 2. No, let's just keep it all average. Awesome. 1.6 a month. Decent fashion, decent food, middling lodgings, and some servants. Our court is warlike. I think very much so. Captain effectiveness plus 10%. So we're level 1, I believe. No, this is based off grandeur. What are we at? We are at court grandeur 3. So at 4 we get, so we already have captain effectiveness. Court tongue is Valyrian. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We all speak Valyrian. We all speak Valyrian. Awesome. That is exceptional. So we gain some court grandeur bonuses. So yeah, we're going to speak the Valyrian tongue. We have some court artifacts that we need to do. Large, we're going to put that there. And then over here, we'll put the other Belaerys banner. And awesome, our court looks really good. But it's not going to be here for long, because I want to move our capital over to here, to Snailery. It has 17 development, which is really good, while our place over here on the skulls is a development of 1. So let us move our capital to Snailery. We're going to be right across the free city of Tyrosh, which technically doesn't make much sense if you were thinking armies showing up, but we have dragons, ladies and gentlemen. We can do it. So let's move our realm capital to Murakosh. Awesome. We could adopt feudalism, but we won't yet. I want to capture the rest of the Stepstones before we do something so dire. All packed and proper, we are ready to depart to Snailery. And we have arrived. So awesome stuff. We are growing exponentially. We are now a Pirate King Viserion the Shieldbreaker with Princess Daenerys Stormborn of the Iron Throne. Looking very regal, Princess Daenerys. Looking very regal. We could hold our court, but not yet. 8,000 troops. You have no allies. That is so crazy that he has that many troops. What about you, sir? So we have 3 allies. Lord Edwin, which is over here. Lady Miria, which is down here. And Lord Michael. Lord Michael, which is some tiny lord over in here. So 18,000, 1,000, 1,700, and you, sir, have 600. We could do it. We can do it. We could. You know what? Well, let's wait a little bit. We could grow our forces a little bit more. We just became king after all. So let us continue on here. Primary area not of our dynasty. Let's view election and let's vote in Vahamor. Vahamor looking very regal. So you, sir, are not landed, but you are the soon-to-be... Now, Captain Vakar, you are almost fully grown, and you have Rukleon. I wish I kept them in my court. Now, let me see. If I go to Knights and go to Vahamor, you have 11 prowess, but I'm going to force you because you have a dragon. So now we have 3 dragons to enter battle. Princess Daenerys is also forced. We could create an accolade. Is there any Valyrians that we can do? We could make Vahamor a knight, but I don't think that is absolutely necessary. So let's just keep rocking it out. But yeah, let's continue on. Task aborted. We can hold a grand tournament and a grand tour. Ransom prisoners. Yes, let's get some gold. Lord Clayton, sure. Lord Ben, sure. Sadir, sure. Belquello, sure. Holdings of the wrong type. I know, I understand that, but we will get there soon. What are we, feudal now? So we do have a High Valyrian steel sword that we can gift. So let me actually gift this to our son and play our heir. I know he will get Cloudbreak, but what does this give me? This is clergy opinion and zealot vassal opinion, or learning and prestige. Probably the pots herd. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let us continue on. Den Maiden, can we declare war on you yet? Not yet. So yeah, we will be breaking truce, which will lose us some legitimacy, so we don't need to do that just yet. Let us take a look. Ransom you, Longwater, sure. Prince Vakar's contract. We're not going to do any of that stuff yet. Well, yeah, let us continue on. Notable guests have arrived. Amia Stillbloom. Ooh, an aspiring blade master. 95 gold! Whoa, chill! Nobody needs that much money. Conduct a terror campaign. I think if we go to war with a big place like Tyrosh or Dorne or the Seven Kingdoms, we'll go on a terror campaign. But for now, I don't think that's absolutely necessary. 20 gold from you, sir? Sure. We are losing gold per month. For why? For why? It's a vassal, so domain plus 0.7, vassal taxes 1.2, unraised men-at-arms, expenses at court, and court amenities. So we'll have to think about that. But our daughter, Janeira, hurry my liege, you have to hear this. The wet nurse rushes me to my daughter's chambers in the excitement Lean towards and listen. Gennaro offers me a drooly coin and says, gold. She's already ambitious? Oh, no. What else can she say? So Gennaro will gain 20 stress. So I'm going to say, what else can she say? Stewardship is increased by 1. So that's awesome. She's already gaining stewardship traits. That's incredible. Even though she gained 20 stress, but she can handle it. She's a baby. Drogon is 7 years old, and he's 62. 62 size. We got Rukleon here, who's 6. Calistrix, who is 27, so he's growing in power. Awesome, awesome. So let us continue on here. This is looking so good. Oh. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. It seems there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Pirate crew conquest for the high lordship of the Stepstones. And this is you? Sure. 6,000 troops, huh? Damn, you really wanna go after it. We only have 2,000 troops. That's not good. Can we call allies in? 6,000's quite a bit. If we go over there, it's gonna be... So, defending in hills, so... Let's just see. Oh, yeah. Now, we're losing more men this way. Oh, my science. 265 losses, 6,000 troops killed. Valerion, 216. Queen Daenerys, 162. Dracos, 152. Court Chaplain Viserys, 133. 107, 107. Oh, my gosh. We are just ripping into everybody that goes to war with us. So let's enforce our demands. So Lady Della of the pirate crew gains 0 gold. Spends 350 prestige. Loses the Stepstones Adventurer. So she was just a Northman, far northern old god. So she was just someone that wanted to take on the Stepstones. So be it. We have won that war. Easy peasy. Do we still have that truce? Yes, we do. So we can't do much else at the moment. We can create the high lordship of the first Stepstones. So we can make stronger vassals here. So let us do that. What is that? 125 gold? You know, let's wait. We're losing gold currently. We might have to lower our court appeal, but I don't think we could do that for like 10 years or something like that. Shisavo, you don't need to be there. Why don't we get our courtier, Let's do it by rank. Vassal, Champlain, captain, and friend. Let's get Captain Valerian, who only can oversee the realm and intrigue. That's okay. You know what? Who else? Who is good stewardship? Lotharo, or our player, heir, and son. Yeah, let's do you, and let's go with vassal tax contribution. We're still trying to gain control. We're still doing all that. Now we could protect trade, so it doesn't help tremendously, but it does help a little bit. Not huge, but it'll do. So you have no allies. You are just that strong. River bows and special soldiers. 8,000 special soldiers. Why? Can someone put down in the comments why the turtleback is so strong? Damn, if we could take him, we would. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that. Invade kingdom? No, we can't. Unfortunately, we have to. You want to meet in single combat? Sure. No, Queen Daenerys, you are not fighting. I'm not having you die. Who else is pretty good with Marshall? Tibio. Ooh. Carolee is pretty good. Hector is really good. Hector. Blackwing will be my champion. We burned alive by Blackwing, held unjust trial by combat, natural dread, general opinion. I don't think we should do that. Let's get Hector to do it. So I have Lord Yolo brought to the battlefield near Snailery in chains for his trial. He has chosen to fight this trial personally. So there will be no need to wait for the champion. King Viserion stands by me, waiting for the duel to begin so he could prove Lord Yolo's guilt. The formalities are brief. We all know why we're here, and we're past the point of talking. May the best man win. Gods smile as me yesterday. Hector killed Lord Yolo, vindicating them in the men of gods. Men and gods. Awesome. Great job, Hector. Absolutely killing it. So I'm thinking if we were to create the High Lordship of the First Stepstones, we would give it to our Valyrian. 125 gold, though. It's kind of a lot. Let's wait until we're net positive, shall we? I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Despite always seeming to seek authority and order, Vakar has not become as proficient as expected in administration of the lands of the people. Few would be impressed by his understanding of the subject, but he has at least developed a sound grasp on the basics of management and the beginning of a sensible frugality. Okay, so very good. You are still betrothed to Reina Valarian, which will prove useful for you, sir. And your dragon is 6 years old, but only 18 dragon size. You know what? We're going to put him as a knight as well. All dragon riders have to fight. Now, our daughter's dragon has not hatched yet. The pink dragon. You still have the pink dragon egg, right? Yes, you do. So maybe when she gets a little bit older, like 7, 8, 9, she'll probably hatch. So we'll go that. Betrothed can marry. Yes, you too. What? Are you married? What? What? I'm not married. Yeah, my former spouse. Alright, well, I don't know why you betrothed if we can't do that. How old is she? 17, yeah. Maybe he already did it? Yeah, that's his spouse now. Yes, Captain Reyna of Skullhammer, yes. So weird. Weird that it did that. King Joffrey's grand wedding. Who are you being married to? Ooh, that's very interesting. So, oh, no. Prince Tommen of the Iron Throne and Celia Lannister. You know, they're related. Prince Tommen and Celia Lannister. And that is the daughter of Jerion and Celise. So very interesting. A grand wedding. I'm debating. Why would he invite me? A king of the Stepstones? He does like us, which is interesting. Foreign affairs plus 10. Blood of the dragon plus 10. Brave. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get wild, shall we? So we'll go through here. Let's take flight. So it'll cost us 10 gold. We'll miss all of the danger. I absolutely love this mod. Join King Joffrey's grand wedding. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. To such a high occasion, we can't not do it. My acquaintance King Joffrey is hosting a grand wedding in King's Landing, and it's come time for us to depart. The ceremony will join his brothers Tommen and acquaintance Celia in holy matrimony. I do need to guard both my back as well as my food during this visit, as King Joffrey is a treacherous creature. Dishonorable villain. Ooh. Approaches me nervously. I'm saddled up on Blackwing on a journey. Unfortunately, see you choosing Blackwing as a destination. A pity. So they both leave my entourage because I'm just flying there. So I'm just going to show up with a dragon. I enter Jaehaera's... How did I enter Jaehaera's chambers? Only to see her sitting beside the fireplace at the edge of the room, clutching her dragon and just over the flames. Tendrils of the fire lick along the bottom of the scaly surface, and smoke dims the usual bright color of the egg. It's gone cold, she says, tears dripping down her face. I reach through the smoke and run my hands along the surface. The egg is as lifeless as a stone. Ah. That is very unfortunate. The King's Wood. We visited the King's Wood. That is so sad. No. Did we get it back? Oh. That's unfortunate. This damn game sometimes. Damn. We stopped by the town in King's Landing for a quick rest. The town is known locally for its amenities and being the center of leisure, and the several guards in my entourage got distracted by the petty local Crownlander girls. We need to go soon, but perhaps it wouldn't be bad idea to rest some more. We could lose some stress, or we won't waste time with these frivolities. Yesterday, our travels in King's Landing were rather grueling, and I was so exhausted that I overslept. The rest of my entourage didn't want to wake me, saying they worried that I might not be in the right side of mind if they didn't give me enough time to sleep. I'd be careful not to oversleep again, so we lose some stress. Thanks, now that was a good night's rest. So delayed by 1 day, diligently on time, because we're ambitious. So we are at the wedding of both of them. Lady Cersei, spouse regent, spouse. Lord Humphrey of the Westerlands. Is she not married? I guess not. So Prince Joffrey was never found out. And Prince Tommen and Salia Lannister. Awesome. You know what? Let's go for an alliance. Ooh. So we could go, who shall we alliance with? Because this could be a good, you know, let's go by rank. So we got King Joffrey we could ally with. Cersei, no. Lord Paramount Willis, the Watchful of the Reach, Dragonstone. Is Dorne not here? I'm gonna be shocked if they're not. Let's take a look at their military prowess. 35,000? 43,000? 8,200 of Dragonstone. Lord Peter. Lord Stannis is no longer... Oh, he got stationed to the wall. I wonder if he actually fought after Robert Baratheon died. I wonder if Renly is there too. No, Peter. What about children, siblings? Renly is the Great Stag Baratheon. He is a black brother. He is a Night's Watch as well. Very interesting. So they both got stationed to the wall after they lost the war. Very, very cool. Getting an ally with the Iron Throne just doesn't make sense for me. 2,000, 2,500, 2,900. They're allied to the Honorable of the Blackwood Vale. Rosby, Frey. Who's close? Nobody's really that close. You know what? Let's see if we can get an ally with the Reach. Tyrells. While we're here. You know, we just, you know, we're sitting having a conversation with him, and we, you know, strike up conversation, and he knows that we're looking to become feudal and take control of the Stepstones, and he kind of likes that. So maybe he's willing to offer his assistance, potentially? I'm heading to my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle on the window. Just when I think until the window starts to speak. Daenerys, open up my morsel. It is I, Nayela. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a woman has climbed up to Queen Daenerys' window. It is Naelia Lamarck, a noble woman from High Tribe. Lumark. What did you just call my queen, you seductress? You harlot. I look around myself in excitement. Everywhere I lay my eyes on are mingling guests, flowers on every surface, buzzing servants went from loaded dishes, and a very proud host. King Joffrey checking on the final details. The nervous but excited spouses Tommen and Salia are standing at the ready. The ceremony is about to begin. I can't wait. Very exciting. We have a banquet, and then we have a wedding night. As the ceremony runs its course, I finally managed to place myself by Lord Paramount Willis and to engage him in some small talk, which rapidly moves into a more interesting field, politics. We share some casual remarks until I led him exactly where I wanted him. Sadly, we've had but bad harvests, and that set our growth back recently. So a pity if somebody took advantage of that. It's be good to strong allies in times of need, but Willis doesn't trust me. Willis is intimidated. I mean, we are the Dragon King, right? We're the Dragon King. So you will get weak hook, threatened on Lord Paramount. So no matter what, it is strong to have good allies. So you complete your diplomatic intent. You lose 59, so he will become our ally, but an 8% chance. You get a weak hook, 57%, or we gain 75 ambitious, because we're ambitious. Let's roll the dice. A pity if someone took advantage of that, huh? Oh, we got a weak hook on him. Can we do something with that? No, it doesn't look like it. But we could arrange a marriage. No, we can't. So we get a weak hook, and we lost 59. Threatened. So we threatened him. So we could buy an artifact, sell an artifact. So we really can't do much else. Offer ward, offer guardianship. No, doesn't make sense. Give a dragon egg, a fake dragon egg. No, let's keep the dragon egg. We might be able to do something with that. Who is his heir? Lady Melina? Melina? We should do something really evil. Oh, even then he still won't accept. No, he won't accept if we change her. So we just get a weak hook. That's not great. But you know, what can you do? But I think I will end the episode for today. A lot of big things happen. We're going to a wedding. We should have hosted a wedding for ourselves with Queen Daenerys, but, you know, so be it. We are slowly gaining more and more of the Stepstones. Soon we will have it all. Can we declare war on him yet? No, we're already in an activity. We almost got all of the Stepstones. Then we will become king, and then we'll probably... This is his ambitions, by the way. We'll probably go into Essos and conquer and make a true Valyrian freehold stationed out of the Stepstones. So I'm super excited about this campaign. I'm absolutely loving it. I love all the love and support you have given this campaign thus far. And I appreciate all of the comments and suggestions. I want to know more. I want to hear more. So please leave them. Like I said, I'm still on vacation at the time of this recording is released. I'm still on vacation, so I will get back to implement the different suggestions in the comments, and any names that you give or stuff like that will go into next Wednesday's episode. So please let me know what you all think. Please keep leaving those name suggestions and leave Valyrian sword suggestions, because we will try to gain 1,000 gold to then reforge our Valyrian steel sword to honor House Belaerys. So please put down in the comments what you think the Valyrian steel sword should be named. And on that note, I will see you all in the next one.